Well, have I got a busy one lined up. Weather's took an absolute turn for the worst. Got wind battering the place, sun's gone. Fantastic. And of course it's still the school holidays, so you might see a couple of my helpers throughout the course of this video. But it's got to that point, I've got ponds that need selecting, growth has gone crazy. Ponds are starting to struggle, so it's time to get some fish out. And if all goes well, this morning we're going to get 3 ponds done. Got my Sakamaki Tosai, Minuma Goshiki, my god they've shocked me, and the Koi Shiro, sorry, because that pond's getting in a bit of a pickle with size ranges. So yeah, let's grab the first net and we'll see where we get to by the end of it all. So looks like we've started with the Minima, and wowzers, I've been looking forward since I scooped a few up for a bit of a size check to see where they're at. Now they've been a bit of a weird batch in their feeding behaviour, but it doesn't appear that they've been actually struggling to eat it. Few failures in here you can see, but generally looking superb size wise. Fucking hell, incredible. Wow, really impressed at a first glance to what's going on in there. Benny looking as I'd expect it on most of them. Wowzers, very nice. Love a good goshki. Sancho goshkis are done well, look. Yeah, quality. Now that I was planning on moving, it won't happen today, but there's another batch of Okawa fish that I thought were a similar size, but looking at it, that might not actually be the case. But anyway, I'll have a sort through, see what I've got. There's customers' fish in here as well that have been sold, including some growing on. Wowzers. Which I'll have to sort out. So yeah, they'll stay in here for a little bit longer, but I was hoping these would go with the cowfish I got into a bigger pond to make one of the kind of reasonable price batch Nisais for the year. So I've got all the selection done and very impressed with sort of 25 to 30 cm. There's been a lot of fish in here again. I put my 45 fish back in the pond. This is the fish for everybody, the dealer we did the grow out with. Well, these were sold including growing. What a bonkers net full of goshki that is. Absolutely superb. Real good quality. The bodies lines on these for goshki are superb. That's what we've always said about Minima. It's where he really does win. I mean, look here, look. Should never have let that go. Wow. You see the Benny across the boards. Superb. Couple darkening up more than others, but trust me, that'll come with these. It never seems to fail. Lovely Sancho goshki. Yeah, I think there'll be some happy owners there, to say the least. So they'll go back in there now. It's going to make that around about 60 odd fish, I think, which is nice. They'll go through to a really healthy size in there at that. So here you can see some. This is a selection we've prepared for sale. Also impressive fish. Really are. There's a lot of great goshki in there. Don't ignore the light ones. They're soon going to darken up, especially when they're out of this environment where they've been cooked up. There's 20 pieces here in total. These here, and then I'll skip and show you the rest of them. So we're just moving them now to do a video. So what we're going to be doing is these, and I'll snap back to the whole bowl in a minute. We will go ahead, Colin's going to get these sold in a minute to a dealer for the whole batch, and then I'll be able to let you know where they're going to be available. Look at some of that Benny though, it is dreamy. Goshki that know how to grow. So there we are, the 20 pieces. Nice Tancho goshkis, a nice Ginrin Tancho goshki as well down there, look. Yeah, it's Benny. Just brilliant. Imagine that when it's gone Kuro style and all darkened up on the background, which they will. They will. Look at that as well. Body and size on that Benny. Just waiting to darken up. Yeah, hang fire with that one. So as soon as we've got that deal done, I'm going to get on with another pond now. As soon as we know where they're heading, we'll let you know and make sure the details are also in the description below. Right, pond number 2. Gosanki and some Ginrin Showa mainly. So this is from Sakamaki. Breeder, a young breeder, I highly rate. One of Dainichi Obikai. He's done his training at Dainichi as well. A lot of quality to his lineage. Fish, not so many, not so easy to get either. And yeah, they've just been, it's a mixed size bag, it has been all along, so I've got to kind of get my head around that today and relieve some space in here, because I mean, there's a few hundred fish now either size, and the pond is just struggling to keep up with it. I'll tell you what, I wish you'd been able to see more of the progression of these. I never captured them. There was fish from his place are a nightmare because they're always very insipid. I'm just doing a quick size grade at the minute to get me started. Yeah, always insipid because he's just, the sheets in the fish house are really dark, don't get a lot of daylight to it, and obviously I'm aware of that, but I just have to persevere slowly, and sure enough it's happening, and the colour you see is really starting to come to its peak. Well, not even its peak actually, but it's really starting to look good. And yeah, the growth, like I say, this guy is, I've got a really serious kohaku there as well. That's going to be a yonsai in the autumn. Love it. Just wish I could get more fish from him, in all honesty, because I like what I'm seeing here. Wow, I've just come away there to give myself a minute, because yeah, the level they've increased since that last selection is just balmy, and I've got a problem in there now that there is 3 distinct sizes, so I just need to muddle around some of the bigger size bits, possibly have to go with the goshiki I've just sorted. They'll kind of marry up and match up there. It's the mid-size stuff, there's a lot of them still as well, but then the small size, some of the real quality in there is just amazing, and I feel if that goes into the market now, it might not quite be understood, because all I'm seeing the potential, maybe they're not quite that easy to read and see yet, which is always a concern. So yeah, I've got to figure that one out. Kids are driving me absolutely bonkers, but good news on the goshiki. So Colin's worked his magic. Those 20 pieces I've shown you, absolutely superb Minuma Goshiki, are on the way to 5 pounds koi. They're going to be there for his open weekend, or open day at the weekend. I'll leave some details all in the description below if you want to know more about that. They're going to be there. He's actually going to do a grow and show event with them. You can get in touch with Nigel now to get that booked and get your place. And on the day there's going to be a Japanese draw for the picking order and the rest of it. So exciting stuff, nice to put that together. Great opportunity there as well to get your hands on a reasonably priced Minima Goshiki with some really nice quality. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to go and find my kids, I think, and bash their heads together, and yeah, just contemplate what I'm going to do with these Sakamaki fish. Right, where I have got to, so I've got 3 sizes out of this now. Let's actually start there. Look, this is the small size, predominantly made up of the ginrin, which is normal. But as you can see, there's some lovely, really lovely piece in there. Look at that, look. As far as ginrin show will go, a few nice tancho pieces as well. It's in a lovely potential of that, pattern potential in it. Just need time, that elusive time. It's that shogun I was looking for. Oh, so many fish in there. All the finished ginrin show up. Anyway, I won't waste any more time trying to find. Look at that ginrin kohaku, beautiful. Yeah, then I've got the mid-size, which is this makes up the bulk. So this is the size class that will be going back in the pond. See, that net is heaving. There's some really exciting prospects in there. And then the big size class, which are lumpy, to say the least. Fantastic bodies on them. Really strong. You can see here, look, with this Benny, a little bit of that Dainichi characteristic. So yeah, I'm going to go and see the kids a little bit. I've got some work, office work I'll get done at home with them. Then I'll get back up here a little bit later on and get all those 3 nets actually graded through and try and figure out some homes. They're going back. Them I haven't got a clue, and the big bits in there will likely go with the goshikis we've done this morning just over there. Right, I'm back at it. Gonna get straight on with the Sakamaki fish. I've had some cracking news in between all this. You may remember one of the previous journal videos, my visit to Condo, Koi Farm. I'll put a link above. I selected 15 pieces that were going to be, we didn't quite decide, some kind of event offering, because they've been growing on in what's known as Sensui, which is the art of raising indoors in Japan. So yeah, they've done that. They were only relatively small. He was supposed to be photographing and videoing for me. I went to do it, he offered, I said right, okay, yeah, and it never got done. So I've been chasing it up, and I don't think it did get done at all, because that was to do with the certificates as well. But now, got some videos today, and it's the videos of the fish. They must have just been done. So we're now hitting like 28 up to 35 centimetre, and holy shit, that's probably all I can say there. So I might see about filtering some of those out. I'll try my best, because there's some phenomenal fish, and they're still going to be growing on there until like October kind of time as well. Just going to keep getting better and better and better, which is pretty exciting. A few potential koi show rockets in there as well. So I'm just going to get my wellies on, and then we're going to get to doing the proper grading of these Sakamaki fish. Right, I've got my 3 bowls set up. I'm starting with the mid-size fish, which are going back in that pond. So I'll put my out the net into there, sort through what I'm selling, what I'm keeping to grow a bit further. Really excited for this. You see, look, the skin quality level in there. Nice mix across the Gosanki, lacking on Kohaku, but good Sanki, good Shiro, and the Ginrin. Nice. So going well so far. I'm on to the last bowl, which is the bigger stuff. These are what's going to be living with the Goshiki. And yeah, so done the small and mid-size, about 20 odd of the small size, which we're not too far away from the others. So they're going back in the pond with the mids, and the rest, despite the quality of them, I've got nowhere else to put them, so they are going to be getting put out for sale. There's going to be some banging pieces come up there. So yeah, just to sort this, but just for you to get an idea of what I'm getting giddy about. The big thing with these is they're undeveloped in a pattern sense, look like this show with the Sumi. You just got to look at the qualities. Real softness to the colour, great structure, and pen is absolutely lovely. Look, refined Kiwa, it's great stuff. All the qualities, you can see they're there. Just for these show, we're just waiting for the Sumi to happen, which just needs time. And then the Kohaku, I've got a couple in. No, that's Sanki in the making. Yeah, here, look. Look at that, Benny. Again, a lovely softness to it. Great body. So yeah, this pond, as I say, the main pond here, I just can't wait to see the results, probably by, you know, into October, where they're going to be at. There's a lot of fish been in this pond, so I'm expecting those to fly. Look at that again, look. Real quality, honestly. So there's my 10. Cracking size there, look at bodies on them. Beautiful. So they're going to end up in here. The rest of the Minuma Goshikis, they're a little bit top heavy on them, but they'll be fine. And so yeah, we've got some to move. That's the reminder there on the Goshikis for 5 Towns Koi for their event at the weekend. So feel free to get in touch with Idol. Again, information's in the description. I'm not very good at that, am I? There's some banging pieces. So yeah, that's going to be a good stock in there. And yeah, we are have 98 fish back in there for now, which, trust me, there's just a big bowl full of them gone out, and so that's about 20, 100, so there's 120 fish pretty much left the pond as well. That's madness. But look at that, look, a lot mainly the small stuff. The quality of them coming out for sale is superb. I think if I had the space, I'd be keeping a lot more of them on to make some nice small Nisai and stuff like that. But reality is I haven't, and we also need stock to sell, especially Gosanki, which we're lacking on at the minute. So yeah, that's that. I was just walking past these, and this has cleared up a fair bit. It stopped me in my tracks. This is those special Tategoi NND Shiro that I selected against Fujio. and you can see there, look at the bodies and the size on them. Still in one at 1200 gallons where they're still going to be for a while, but oh my god, if they're not going to go too ballistic, I'm just going to pull a couple up so you can see where they're at, because my god, that is awesome. Just wow, look at that. The body, the size, that's got to be mid 30s, but it is just power, look, absolute power. The lump behind the head, the size of the head, what a lineage, incredible stuff. Sumi's holding up well, really happy with that. The height on the body of this, absolute madness behind the head there. There's an absolute unit in there that's really just caught my eye, but that did at the same time. Look at that memoir. That's just got everything going on. These are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That was the one that just caught me. The average size in there is really consistent, but that's got to be well in excess, 40 plus maybe in the size of it. Sumi's sat down but showing great signs in a lot of places. Look at that all down there, look. Exciting stuff. Right, got 2 out of 3 done. Suppose that's about as much as I can wish for. Sakamaki caught me off guard a bit, to be fair. So that leaves, they're still off the food. I'll just show you quickly. I'll get my checks on in here, get a few hose pipes running just to top a few up. Things looking good. Yeah, the Koi Shiro. So I'll just flip it around, let you have a look, and then we'll see if we can manage to get that done tomorrow. So this pond has become madness. I think there's about 400 fish in here. There's some Shiros that are really shot on. You see a few bigger ones, look, which are a problem. And then the Parachina, despite my hopes, just haven't caught. They're not keeping up in the slightest with the Shiro. So yeah, bit of a headache for me again there. Get my clock round what I'm going to do with them, because I really want to get them to a nice size for stock. Yeah, I'll address that tomorrow. I've had enough of problem solving today. There we are, folks. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. No doubt that's going to be the next video in there, so happy days.